When will you be back on Steak and Eggs when all is sorted? Guys, I'll just be real, man. Steak and Eggs just really just doesn't need me. It really just doesn't. It really doesn't, man. It just doesn't, you know? The channel's always been about making 𝙀𝙋𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 a better version of himself. That's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted Steak and Eggs to be about was, you know, getting 𝙀𝙀 to, you know, kind of clean up after himself and take care of himself. And he kind of did. And so now he and Emmy can just have fun on the podcast with whoever they choose to do it with. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. Right, and I really hope it doesn't bother you guys too much that I'm not on it anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, obviously, I don't ever want to say never. Right? I mean, maybe I'll go on for a guest episode in the future. Let me rephrase that. I would be incredibly open, and I have had the offer to go on as a guest for an episode. But I'm not interested in going in at any permanent capacity from this point moving forward. I'm just not really interested that way.
Holy
I'm really not. Yeah, I'm really not. Right now, I mean, I would love to take 𝙀𝙀𝙋 to the gym, take Emmy to the gym, you know, pop in, let them know how things are going. But I'm okay like this. I mean, my mental has never been better to kind of just be able to sit here, come back, do what I like, talk to the people who I care about, and not really have to worry about what this Reddit's saying. And the thing that's been really great is now that all these issues, I mean, they're still happening. People are still talking about it, but now people are just going after me, which is great. Nobody's going after anybody else on my behalf, so it just feels good. And if they are, they're going after 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝙀𝙀. And, well, I don't really care. 𝙀𝙀𝙋 doesn't care about anything. You know what I mean? So it's great. Why don't you start your own? Why don't I start my own podcast? It's a great idea, man. Maybe I should call it like the Gotcha Cast or something, where I invite like random gotcha creators and I talk to them about gotcha shit. Yeah, who knows, man? That would be a great idea. Yeah, super good idea, man. I'm shocked it did not say first time chatter here. I would like to also say YouTube views are the highest they've ever been in half a year.
Yep.
My shorts are absolutely popping the fuck off, and my PR has never been worse. Yep. The Steak and Eggs comments are still about you every single week. Well, here's the thing, and you guys got to understand. Steak and Eggs to me was my favorite thing that I did every single week. It was. And I love Steak and Eggs for what it was. But the thing that really sucks is that no matter how much I enjoyed Steak and Eggs, you guys got to understand how much negativity that caused me, right? I mean, I can't tell you how many times, like, there are like legitimate people who think that I actually wasn't letting Emmy talk. It was insane. Like, people were genuinely thinking that I was not allowing her to speak, which was crazy. And now people are saying, see, now that Tectone's gone, now she can talk. First of all, it's still less than 8% of the podcast, right? But it was just fucking weird. And yes, it is a lot easier to not talk when you have someone who comes in. I'll admit I was pretty damn excited because it's my favorite thing, but I got to do a podcast with my favorite people every single week, man. I had a lot of shit to say. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I enjoy talking to both of them very much. She talks more because Lack don't talk too much. Yeah, no, 100%. You know, that's great. But yeah, I mean, you know, analytically, they're still doing fine. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, the like to dislike ratio is the same. Who cares? Just let 𝙀𝙀𝙋 and Emmy do their podcast and let them have fun, man, and go support it. It's really good. It is. I mean, I still watch. It's great. But yeah.